Hello, my name is Ben and I like to film videos on YouTube. I have almost 300 videos on this channel. I have 22,665 subscribers as of right now. But I'm just a guy with a camera that films videos. That's all I am. And recently I got an email that I'm going to share with you today because it has a very, very strong message, and people don't realize that I'm a real person. I'm standing here right now. It's raining. It's pretty chilly. I'm in England right now. And for some reason, people watch me on their phone. Maybe you watch me on your TV. But people don't think that I'm a real person. And it's kind of funny to think about, just because I'm a guy with a camera that likes to travel. And that's it. It's as simple as that. It's really as simple as that. And I get all kinds of messages, emails, comments, and I read every single one. And it works the same way for me as it does for you, because when I upload a video, I have no idea how many people are going to watch it. I'm going to film this video today. I'm going to edit it when I get home. I'm going to upload it onto YouTube, and 10 people could watch this video. 1 million people could watch this video. I have no idea. But something that always stays the same is I have no idea who those people are. When I look at the screen and I see 1,000 views, when I see 50 views, I have no idea who those people are, where those people are, if those people like my videos. And the only way that I know that they're real people, the only way that I know what those people think of my videos, is when they write a comment. And maybe you've noticed every single one of my videos, in the description box below, there's some information there about my Instagram, and I describe the video just a little bit, and there's also my email address. And this email address is there because YouTube is kind of my job, and this is how I make my money, this is how I live, and that email address is there. So businesses and companies can contact me about sponsorships, about working together, and I get paid for that. I get paid for filming these videos, and I get paid if you watch my video. And I still can't believe that that's true, because it's coming up to 2 years that I started filming videos, and I make money doing this. And it's crazy to me because, number one, I like it a lot. I love filming videos, I love editing videos, and for some reason there are people out there that like watching my videos. And like I said, the only way that I know why they like my videos, or if they like my videos, is when I get comments. And I get a lot of messages, comments, and I sometimes get emails from people that watch my videos. And ideally, I don't want to get these emails because, like I said, that email is there, that email address is there, so businesses and companies can contact me about working together, and I get money from that. But once in a while, I get emails from people, just regular viewers, I guess, that have something to say to me. And I got one recently that I'm going to share with you today, because it really, really, really made me realize that all of this is real. This is the scene of today's video. I'm at the lake. The rain has been off and on for a few days, and we're going to be walking around the lake today. It's about 1 mile around. I'm going to show you some of the scenery around here because it is beautiful. But one thing that makes it even more beautiful is there are absolutely 0 people here right now. It is noon, it's a Thursday, and there's no one here. I can give you a better look here, but this is a very, very popular running route because there's a forest here and it's beautiful. And I like to run here. This is one of my regular running spots, but right now there is nobody here. I'm sure we're going to encounter a few people as we walk around here, and I can show you some of this beautiful scenery here in England, because the last time you saw me I was in New York, and that was quite an adventure. And I've had a lot of adventures since I started making videos, and the only reason that I can have those adventures is because I started to make videos. And maybe I haven't explained this before, but the main reason that I started to film videos is because I was always traveling and I wanted my family to see what I was doing. So I thought, why don't I film my adventures and film my travels and then upload it onto the internet so my family can see where I've been and see what I'm doing. That is honestly, that is the truth. That is the reason why I started to make videos. Never ever intended to make money from it. Never thought I'd get 22,665 subscribers, never. And I never thought I'll get an email that I got recently. And like I said, I am still flabbergasted that there's that many people out there that enjoy watching my videos, because I really enjoy making them. And I feel like I'm a real person, which is kind of strange because of course I'm a real person. You watch me on your TV. Maybe you're warm and cozy. Maybe you have a cup of tea or coffee right now, but right now I am pretty cold. The rain is going to be on and off. I need to keep my umbrella, but I'm a real person. And when I got this email, I realized sometimes I need reminding that real people watch my videos, because I see the same people comment on every single one of my videos and I appreciate it so much. I can't even describe how thankful I am that anybody takes the time out of their busy day, everybody's busy, to watch one of my videos. So this is video number 276 on this YouTube channel called Travel with Ben. That's me. So if you've watched 276, thank you very much. If you've watched one, thank you very much. If this is the first video of mine that you are seeing, thank you very much. I'm so glad that you found me, because this social media thing is pretty strange, to be honest. And I realized very quickly that I need to be careful about what I put on the internet. But I also realized that maybe I'm doing something good. I'm not saving lives. I'm not changing the world in any way. I'm honestly just filming things that I think people might find interesting. That's all I'm doing. And it's been going pretty well so far. And today, I'm going to share an email with you that I received from Victoria. And I asked her if I can make a video about her email, and she said yes, of course. So let's find a cozy spot, and I'm going to read this email out to you, because I think that this email is going to resonate with a lot of people watching this video right now. But these guys over here are making some noise. It is so peaceful here right now. This is a very popular spot. When the weather is good, in the summertime, there's going to be a million kids running around here. And that's great, because everybody should be happy. And a lot of people are not. I think this is the perfect spot to stop for a second and read this email from Victoria. The title of this email was, "Dear Ben, your videos changed my life." And when you get an email like that, it definitely stops you in your tracks. It definitely made me freeze for a second and think, what is this email going to say? So, I'm going to show you some of the scenery of the place that I'm at right now while I read this email, so please enjoy. Hi Ben, My name is Victoria. I live in Florida and I'm in my 50s. And I've been waiting to write this email for some time. I just needed to find the strength to put the words together. My husband and I have been watching your travel vlogs for over 1 year, and we always watch together. Your videos weren't just entertainment to us. They were a window into a world we dreamed of exploring together. The way you travel truly inspired us to plan our own adventures. We always loved your quick wit, honest opinions, and the way you always seemed to have fun no matter what was thrown at you, even when things went wrong. We were always in awe about how you are always thankful for the experiences you get to have around the world. With that in mind, and you giving us the inspiration to travel together, we started to plan trips together. Starting with a cruise, and then a few weeks around Europe, hitting all of the hotspots: Paris, Rome, Barcelona, and of course, London. However, a few months ago, my husband suddenly passed away at the age of 55. Losing him has been one of the most painful experiences of my life. We dreamed of taking this trip together, but we waited too long and lost the chance to go. We had always talked about traveling more and working less, but we never got around to booking anything. Life always got in the way, but seeing your videos gave us the final push to finally do it. Now it's too late. At first it hurt. The memories, the plans we didn't fulfill. But slowly something unexpected happened. I continued to watch your videos alone. Your travel videos began reminding me of who we were together and the dreams we shared. And then I started thinking. It was stuck in my mind. Maybe I could still go. Maybe, even without him physically by my side, I could carry on our dream forward. The idea terrified me, but it also brought a warmth I hadn't felt in a long time. Watching you travel and living your best life with a great attitude pushed me to do it. So I wanted to reach out and tell you that your videos have given me more than just inspiration. They've helped me find a way to reconnect with a part of my heart I thought I'd lost forever. I've decided to try traveling on my own. Every step I take will be a step we once hoped to take together. I have booked a solo cruise this Christmas, and I hope to make friends and spend the holidays on the high seas. It will be my first cruise and my first time traveling alone. I'm nervous, anxious, scared, worried, but like you said in one of your videos, it's better to go alone than not at all. I will then be spending 3 weeks in Europe next summer. I have a long list of things I want to see in London, and most of them are things you showed us in your videos. My husband would have wanted me to do this. Losing him reminded me of how short life really is. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for sharing your journeys with the world. You may never fully know the impact you have, but I hope this message gives you a glimpse. In a very real way, you've helped me find a little light again. I'm confident that I'm not the only person out there that has watched your videos and was inspired to get out there and see the world, even by themselves. With great gratitude, Victoria in Florida. What do I do with that? What do I say to that? How do I respond to that? I have replied to Victoria, and I'm sure she's watching this video, and she has given me permission to make this video and talk about her email, because it's one of the most powerful things I've ever had to read, and the fact that it's about me, it just makes it's mind-blowing. It's truly mind-blowing. And when I started to make these videos, I thought maybe a few people would enjoy them. Maybe a few people would find my jokes funny. Maybe a few people would find it interesting, the places that I go to and my opinion on things, because this is me. Like, just because I film videos, it doesn't mean I'm a character. It doesn't mean I'm not real. That's what I was talking about at the beginning of this video. People watch this people watch my videos and they think, oh, it's on TV, so everything's set up, everything's fake, and it's not real. Like, this is me. Like, when you watch me travel, that's me traveling. And I wouldn't be doing anything differently if I didn't film it than when I film it, you know? So all of my opinions that I'm talking about is what I would really think, even if I wasn't filming it. But the fact that I do film it, it really, really, really gives me a platform to share it with people. And I've said it in so many videos. The fact that I love going to places that people wouldn't have the opportunity to go to, that makes me that makes me very happy. It makes me very, very, very happy that I can take people to a place that they never ever thought they would see in their life. And in my opinion, you get to see a real version of it, because there's a lot of fake stuff on social media and there's a lot of fake people, and I don't believe I'm one of them. I truly, truly, truly say what I think, and I truly don't change because I make videos, and I plan to always stay that way. So when I got this email, let's walk a little bit because it is beautiful. Check this out. So when I got this email from Victoria, I read it a few times and I finally replied, and I said, Victoria, I'm so glad that you enjoy my videos, and I'm so glad that they gave you the push to do something that you've always wanted to do. Because I've had messages like this before. Ben, I just booked my first cruise because of you. And it's just like, have you always wanted to do it? And they're like, yeah. And it's like, why didn't you do it? Because life is too short. Like, life is way, way, way too short. And I know it's a cliche. I know it's one of those things that people just say, and everybody knows that. Everybody knows that every single person alive right now is going to be dead one day. And that's the truth. That is the truth. But all of these trees are still going to be here once everybody is gone. So I know life gets in the way, just like Victoria said, but I urge you, I encourage you, get out there and see the world if you can. If you need to make sacrifices, if you need to change things in your life to finally make yourself happy, just do it. I urge you to do it. And I know people might think that I'm coming from a very privileged position, but you have no idea. Just jump over this big puddle. Look at that big puddle. You have no idea the sacrifices that I needed to make to be the first person in my family ever to go to university and graduate from university and get a master's degree and travel the world. I've been to 70 countries, not by mistake, not because I was lucky. I worked hard to do that, and I've worked hard to film 276 videos, and I've worked hard to get 22,665 subscribers. And of course, I hope that that continues to grow. I don't have any plans right now to stop making videos. Let me show you this scenery right here. So over there is the main lake, and then there's a smaller, I guess you can call it a pond, and people like to go fishing here. But I have no plans to slow down. I have no plans to stop, and there's a lot of the world out there that I still want to see. I've seen a lot of it, but there's more that I want to see. And as long as it makes me happy, I'm still going to continue to do it, because it's hard work to make these videos. And when I say that, I'm not comparing it to anything, because of course I know there's more difficult jobs out there than this. I've had difficult jobs and I've had to do them so I can be in this position. And you guys only know what I tell you. And there's so much that you don't know. And I like it that way. I think people share way too much on social media. And let me give you one more look. Sorry about the water on the lens, but I have no hands right now. But people share way too much on social media, and you guys know only what I tell you. And I like that, because these videos are about me traveling. They're not about my life. You have no idea what my house looks like. You have no idea where I really live. You have no idea where I am right now. And that's good, because the internet can be a scary place, because like I said, I read every single comment, email, message that I get, because that is my favorite part of filming videos on social media. I absolutely love reading messages from you, because it reminds me that there's real people out there watching my videos. And this email reminded me that maybe, just maybe, my videos have given someone the push, given someone the encouragement to get out there and do something that makes them happy. That's all it's about. It's all about making yourself happy. If you don't want to travel, if it's not going to make you happy, then don't do it. I'm not telling everybody to travel. I'm telling everybody to do something that makes you happy. And traveling is going to make Victoria happy, I think, because she's always wanted to do it, and she wanted to do it with her husband, and now it's too late, but she's still going to do it. And I think that's a good thing, because life always goes on. Life always goes on. Yes, everybody has good days, bad days, happy days, sad days, but life always goes on. It's pouring with rain right now. So what? You're going to get wet. So what? In an hour, I'm going to be home and I'm not going to be wet anymore. Life always goes on. So if there's anything holding you back right now, try and work through it and try and do something that makes you happy. And to me, traveling makes me happy. That's why I have this YouTube channel called Travel with Ben. But you need to realize every single thing that you see in my videos is real. When I'm on a flight and it's delayed, that flight is really delayed. It's real. I'm sitting there and I'm annoyed, but I try and see the good side of every situation. And Victoria mentioned something about making the most of every situation that I'm in, and that really comes from, the way I've been brought up, my parents, and just realizing how lucky I am. I'm extremely lucky right now. It is 12 noon on a Thursday. There's no people here, because most people are at work. Most people have regular jobs, and the fact that I can say that this is kind of my job it's ridiculous. Like, it is ridiculous. So I appreciate every single opportunity that I get to do. So when you see me on these cruises and you think, oh, Ben's on another cruise, it must be nice to have his life. Yeah, it is nice, but I appreciate it very, very, very much. But I've also worked very, very hard to get to a point where I can jump on a cruise and I can spend a few months in New York. And that makes me very, very happy. So that's all I want you to take away from this video. Do something that makes you happy. If you need to change something to make yourself happy, then try and do that. I know life gets in the way. I know it's not as easy as that, but everyone's gonna die one day. A quick word about solo travel, because I don't talk about it that much. And the reason I don't talk about it is because it's not really a big deal to me. And you have to know, I don't want to travel by myself. That's why I don't really advertise this channel as like a solo travel channel, because I hope one day that it won't be. There are some people out there that wake up and they're so excited, they're so happy to travel alone. It's their ideal way to travel by themselves. I'm not one of those people, but I make the best of the situation that I'm in. I don't have anyone to travel with right now, so that's why I go. Because the only alternative to going alone is to not go at all. So I'm gonna go because I want to go. I love traveling, and the fact that I don't have anybody to travel with, it never stopped me. Of course, you make friends along the way. I've traveled with family in the past, but it makes me happier to travel alone than if I stayed home. So don't let it stop you just because you don't have anyone to go with. It would be great if everybody had someone to see the world with and travel with and be happy with, but some people don't, and that's okay. Some people can still be happy as they travel alone. I am happy as I can be when I travel alone. It's not ideal, but I make the best of the situation. I always see the bright side of life because I'm very lucky. I think we're all very lucky, and I think we should all be a little bit more grateful for what we actually have. And traveling alone might be the only option for a lot of people out there. And I know that it stops so many people from traveling when they don't have anyone to go with. Trust me, it is worse to travel with someone you don't want to travel with rather than go by yourself. So it's not just the fact of finding anybody that wants to travel with you, it has to be the right person. And you have to get along, because it really could ruin your trip. It could ruin your experience if you go with someone that you don't want to go with, or someone that you're not compatible with, or someone that travels a different way from you. Because it's not just about having company, it's about having the right company. So I've had so many people ask me, Ben, please talk more about solo travel. There's nothing to say about it. Just go. There is honestly nothing I can tell you about solo travel that's not common sense. Yes, you should be safe. Yes, you should tell someone where you are at all times. I'm a grown adult and I still text my parents, hey, I just landed, this is where I am, this is my hotel, just in case anything goes wrong. I think that's okay. But there's honestly nothing I can tell you that is not common sense about solo travel. Just go and do it. Life is too short. And there's people watching this video right now that have a bucket list. There's people watching this video that have a dream destination. They have the time to do it, they have the money to do it, but they're not going to do it because they have nobody to go with. Just go. Because soon it could be too late. I absolutely love coming here. My home is not too far away from here, so I can come here whenever I want to. Usually I come here when the weather is good because I like to run around the lake. But I think that's going to be it for this video. But just know that life always goes on. Try and do something that makes you happy, and I really hope that you like my videos. That's all I want to say. That is all I want to say, and that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Victoria for taking the time to tell me that, because it means a lot to me that people enjoy my videos, but it means a lot to me that I've encouraged people to do something that they've always wanted to do. And even if it's one person, even if it's only Victoria, if there's 100 people, if there's 1,000 people out there that I've given them a little push to book a cruise or go on a trip or just do something that makes them happy, then I'm so glad that I started to make videos. And before I end this video, I just want to say that I'm sincerely very sorry for not filming any videos for a while, because like I said, the last time you saw me I was in New York. I'm in England right now and it's snowing in New York. Did you guys see it? The snow is pouring. But I've been spending a few weeks with my family, seeing my family, and it's been a very happy time, because I have a pretty life-changing thing happening in January and I'm going to be away from home for a long time. So I'm really taking this time to see my family, because that's what makes me happy. And there's going to be a lot more travels coming up in the future, and something very exciting that I'm going to share with you very soon, happening in January. And that's it. So I'm going to show you the view one more time, and I really hope that you got something out of this video. And thank you to Victoria for letting me share her email, and it made me very happy. So I hope you're happy today. I hope you're planning something in the future that's going to make you happy, because you should always have something to look forward to, and I definitely do. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Life's too short. See you soon. Bye bye.